All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome if you're new. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and waiting for the intro to finish up there. And thank you guys so much for all of the birthday wishes in the chat. Very kind of you. I know some of you were wishing me an early happy birthday yesterday. And I know that not everybody could make it today since it's, you know, in the middle of a Monday. But thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I'm 31 today. I saw somebody say happy 50th birthday, MBG. I'm like, damn, bro. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me I'm 50 yet. I got some time, right? How about boss is already here? Bro, don't you think it's a little early? He's like, yo, let's get the birthday celebration going. Saying you love the shirt. Yeah, this was a shirt that was just given to me as a birthday present, actually, from my mother-in-law and father-in-law. It's a really cool shirt. Yeah, I was impressed with it. I'm like, damn. No, I'm not wearing a do-rag. Every time, dude. Every time I wear my hat backwards, everybody's like, yo, why are you wearing a do-rag? Like, it's not a do-rag. My hat's just backwards. I know it's hard to tell, though. I know it's hard to tell. But Ray with a $2 super chat saying, happy birthday, MBG. I just got married on Saturday. Well, congratulations, dude. That's awesome to hear. Ray just got married, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wish, man. That's awesome to hear. JMR77 says, happy birthday, MBG. Hope you and your family have a great day. Well, thank you so much, JMR. Yeah, we celebrated a little early. We had some cake, some pizza, and then the next day I ordered Chinese food because I love Chinese food. I'm like, you know, it's cool. Some Chinese food, birthday Chinese food, you know? Steven, no way, bro. Dude, you look like a dark Teletubby. What? Okay. People are going to keep asking why I'm wearing a do-rag. I am not wearing a do-rag. Look. See? See, it's a hat. It's a hat. I promise it's a hat. You look like a dark Teletubby, bro. Ain't no way. Michael Lynch with the super chat says, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Silent Hill 2 is in 8 days. Happy birthday to you. Hell yeah. Mrs. MBG's birthday is actually in a couple days too. Michael says, careful. We're going to see your head. Yep. I'm going to accidentally rip my own do-rag off. That was supposed to be sung, not read. I know, but people do that, dude. They send me super chats wanting me to sing, and I'm like, I can't sing. I'm not singing, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. Are you at the age where you have hard candy in your pockets at all times? Damn it, how'd you know? How'd you know? Shadow Link saying birthday 5 bomb? I don't know, man. If you guys want to drop member gifts, by all means, go ahead. Today would be a good day to do that. I know Boss always wants some treats, you know. He's always wanting some treats. He's already here. Boss is already here. He's like, so is it time yet? Like, no, dude, it's my birthday, boss. And Shadow Link does it. He drops the 5 bomb. W's in the chat for Shadow Link dropping the birthday 5 bomb. Getting us started today. Really appreciate that, bro. Boss immediately left and is now licking a bag that's hanging on a doorknob. I don't know what the hell he's doing. What a weird cat. What a weird cat. But good stuff, Shadowlink. Michael Lynch says, I got gifted. Thank you, Shadowlink. Yeah, to anybody who gets a membership gift, make sure you go check out the latest members content. I think it was put out on Friday, where me and Mrs. MBG played some Astrobot. It was a good time. You guys seem to really enjoy that. See if we can get Mrs. MBG on the channel more often. She had fun too. We're like insane together. I'm genuinely afraid to do more streams with me and Mrs. MBG together though, because it's not a matter of if we will get canceled. It's when will we get canceled, because we are unhinged. She was like, we should just start a podcast called Unhinged. And I'm like, yep. And Chris B, a member for 49 months. Chris, thank you so much for the long time support, man. He says, happy birthday. Thank you, man. JMR really enjoyed it too. And Devil Shooter comes in, says happy birthday with like 15 exclamation points. He's screaming it. He's screaming happy birthday, bro. Devil Shooter, thank you, man. Appreciate what you do for the community. Appreciate you always doing those timestamps. I know people really, really value that. And DJ comes in and drops another 5-bomb. DJ is keeping the member train going today. He's giving out the gifts. He drops 5 more member gifts for you guys. DJ bringing us up to 10 on the day. See, boss, they're doing it. They're doing it. They got a member train going. We'll get you some treats. My new chair is supposed to be coming in today as well. So thank you for that, DJ. But that new chair that I ordered, I was talking to you guys at the end of the stream yesterday about it. I was telling you how I had to order a new chair. No, it's not like a Herman Miller or anything. I mean, I can't afford that. That's as much as I would love a Herman Miller chair. It's like, damn, bro, it's going to break the bank, you know? And Nero comes in and drops another 5 member gifts for you guys. We got a full-blown member train off the bat here. Nero coming in, keeping it flowing, bringing us up to 15 members on the day. So again, if you got gifted a membership thanks to these generous individuals, please go check out the member content tab. There's a lot of content there for you. We are going to be doing a members lounge, by the way. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. We're going to be doing a birthday members lounge after this stream wraps up. I have a couple of topics that we're going to talk about today, but keep in mind, anybody who is gifting memberships or anybody who is receiving membership gifts, you will be able to join that members lounge. But, you know, also consider becoming a member as well. And Nero says, happy birthday. Well, thank you so much for that, man. Appreciate all the support, guys. So we are now at 15 members already. So Nero set you guys up for a 10-bomb. If somebody wants to come in and drop a 10-bomb, we'll hit our goal of 25. We'll feed the beast. And we have, let me see here. I don't know, says, happy birthday, MBG. Xbox rants are the best. Sad we hardly get them since PlayStation is on top. I love it. I love it. It's like, man, I just want more of those Xbox rants. I know, man. And it's been difficult to like rant about Xbox because like you're saying, I mean, honestly, I feel like I've been doing more ranting about PlayStation these days than Xbox, but it's hard. It's hard because Xbox is just, I don't know, they're in a strange position. I don't know why. I don't know how we got here. And Steven Leon comes in with the 50 bomb. Oh my God. Steven, bro. Steven coming in, dropping 50 membership gifts on you guys.
Holy shit.
Steven's going crazy. He's like, yo, bro, I got you. 50 members gifted by Steven to celebrate my 50th birthday. W's flowing in the chat for Steven. He came in locked and loaded today. 50 people now gaining access to members content. Guys, I also want to say, since we have so many generous gifters here today, that's crazy, dude. Since we have so many generous gifters here today, I want to just encourage anybody who receives a membership gift, check out the members content, see how you like it. If it's something that you feel like you're enjoying, please consider re-upping your membership and becoming a member from that point going forward. really helps the channel. People like Steven and Nero and DJ and Shadowlink and everybody else, you guys make this channel possible, honestly. I don't know if you guys notice. I'm sure many of you do. We don't do sponsorships here. I do get sponsorship offers, but I've always told you guys that as long as this is sustainable as it is, and that's not necessary, it's not necessary to keep the channel running. This is how we do it. So, Steven, bro, thank you so much for dropping a 50 bomb, bro. And that's on top of all the other member gifting you do, too. You're a huge supporter here. You do a lot of heavy lifting for this community, and I really am grateful for that, bro. That's crazy. When are we getting the Manscaped sponsorship? I don't know. If we need it. But luckily we don't. You guys are awesome. New Soul 9 says, happy birthday, MBG, with a super chat. Thank you for that, dude. Yeah, you guys are awesome. We have an amazing community here. I'm very thankful for the awesome people that continue to join the streams, and it's very humbling. That's true. Yeah, it's absolutely time to feed the beast. Let me update the member goal, show you where we're at. We are at, we're at 65 members. I'll cap it at 100. Because that's, let's see. We don't have to hit 100, obviously. I just want it to be known that that's the furthest we'll go in terms of upping the goal. We usually do it in increments of 25. William says, MBG, happy birthday. In your honor, I watched an ad while listening to the home screen music of my favorite game on PS5. Well, thank you for that, William. And Michael Lynch says, Stephen Leon, hold my Herman Miller. Or Stephen Leon says, hold my Herman Miller. Yeah, maybe now I can get a Herman Miller. I don't know. I got basically a recline. It's not literally a recliner. It's meant to be a desk chair, but it's like a recliner desk chair. So, like I said, if I just start falling asleep in the middle of my streams, you'll know why. And Chris Brown says, love the do-rag. Happy birthday, MBG, my favorite YouTuber. At this point, I'm just going to have to let people that, yes, it's a do-rag. It is. But boss.
Boss, do you read me? It's time to feed the beast.
It's time, bro. This community's got your back. Bro. It's time for the treats. It's my birthday, but you know what? Here you go. Celebrate. There's still some left in here. Deacon Saint MBG. Yeah, I do have the other treats for boss. They're the ones that have catnip infused with them, where he gets completely addicted to them. So that'll be fun, but we have to finish these ones up first. Jason, it says you're unable to super chat. Are you on an iOS? Are you on iOS right now? Are you on an Apple device? Because sometimes that happens. People do express that they have a struggle sometimes. They want to super chat or drop member gifts or whatever. And Alan Gould comes in with, wow, okay, they actually have, that's so funny. I love it when you guys find these super stickers that are relevant to what we're talking about. It's, I think that's a hippo. I think we've established that's a hippo. And he's putting his hat backwards and then giving a thumbs up. Very appropriate. 223 Gaming says, try going to desktop. Yeah, Alan Gould, thank you so much for that, man. Saying you do look like Deacon. What the F? Do I? What's a line that Deacon says? Like, damn freakers. No, he doesn't say that. I don't think he says that. Does he have he doesn't have like a catchphrase or anything, you know? I don't know. Certainly not a catchphrase. A Deacon St. John catchphrase. What is it that they say? They have I know that him and the motorcycle club he was in, they have like a don't they have a thing they say? You think I would remember? Damn freakers. He says it just like that. Boozer. Yeah, I remember when Days Gone first came out, some people were saying that I looked a little bit like Deacon St. John or whatever. Man, I could have starred in that game, but then it wouldn't have got a sequel, you know? His catchphrase is, "It's freaking time." Then he freaks out all over the screen. It's freaking time. It's freaker time. Days Gone emote when... I don't know, man. If there's a sign that we're going to get more Days Gone in the future, I'll bring it in. I'll bring it in. We'll bring in a Days Gone emote. Days Gone was so underrated. I agree. Days Gone was amazing. This is why I'm not opposed to the idea of getting a remaster, because if we get a remaster, I know a lot of people are going to be like, bro, why did you guys remaster this game? It didn't need it. And I agree, it doesn't necessarily need a remaster, but it just gives me a little bit of hope. So you're saying there's a chance, Sony. You're saying there's a chance we could get a sequel to Days Gone, or you're going to do more with it? I hope they do, because I really think that they had a better game on their hands than they maybe realized. But it just seems like Sony Bend wasn't necessarily interested in doing a follow-up, at least not now. So guess we'll see what happens there. But apparently Days Gone is still getting a remaster, by the way. Even though it didn't show up at the State of Play, I think Jeff Grubb confirmed it's still on track. Yeah, the sequel bait, man. The sequel bait was nuts with that game. And Steven Leon drops another 10 member gifts for you guys. Steven is going berserk today. Steven dropped a total of 60 membership gifts. He says it's a very good day, bro. Steven, it absolutely is. Thank you so much. That's crazy, bro. 60 memberships gifted from Steven alone. He's doing the heaviest lift today for the community. That's awesome, dude. That brings us up to 75 on the day. So there you go, man. Steven is setting you guys up to try to, I guess, hit the goal of 100. That's awesome, bro. Thank you so much for the for that support. Let me update this so you guys can see where we're at. Good shit, Steven. What soundbite should I use? Steven, you're a Metal Gear fan, right? Right? Pretty sure you are. Wait, Steven, are you looking forward to the Metal Gear remake? I lose track sometimes, because I know that there are some people who are not necessarily looking forward to it. Mostly everybody is, but you are. Okay. All right, let me see. Which one's my Metal Gear soundbite? Is it this one? Oh, no, that was Boss saying thanks. Well, that works too. Which one is it, though?
But that was some fancy
there we go.
shooting. You're pretty good.
The creepiest part about that soundbite, by the way, is the fact that you can hear Ocelot just breathing in the background like, it's so creepy, but there you go. Steven says he's done for the year. And Nero comes in and drops another 10 bomb. Nero dropping another 10 bomb. He dropped 5 earlier. He's keeping it going. Nero just bumped us up to 85. This is crazy, guys. I mean, damn, I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, it's a birthday stream. I'm sure, some people will show support, but you guys are coming in going crazy here. Crazy member train. Nero, thank you, bro. Thank you for keeping that going. So I think we're going to do it today at some point, guys. I think we're actually going to hit 100 members, which we came in, we were starting with a goal of 25, and look at how far we've come. Look at how far we've come. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason Bourne. Yeah, I'm going to read your super chat. Sometimes when I'm on the other screen here, it doesn't actually show them. Oh, damn, Steven. Oh, damn. Jason Bourne says, how's everyone doing today? I was thinking of starting a channel and giving away a PS5 Pro 30th and a 500 million PS4 Pro alongside other consoles. Damn, Jason. Well, I'm doing well today. So thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. But you're gonna do a giveaway for a 30th anniversary PS5 Pro and a 500 million PS4 Pro. I forgot that they made those, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I would just think that one through. Those are some valuable items right there, man. Very valuable items. I would think that through. But yeah, I don't know. That'll definitely get some attention for sure. You have to let us know what you end up doing, Jason. Saying the way I see it, you can't take it with you when you die. It's true. Dreadful83. Dreadful, thank you so much, man. Dreadful drops a single gift, bringing us up to 86. Yeah, just a reminder, you can always drop a single member gift as well. You know, we got some people out here dropping a lot of gifts at one time, but a single member gift is always appreciated too. So, Dreadful, thank you for that, man. I don't know why this is giving me a hard time here. There we go. So we're at 86 now. Appreciate all the love, guys. We have an amazing community. I don't mean to, again, just keep going on and on, but thank you so much. You guys are too kind, really. The support is just next level. Let me see here. So I do have at least a couple of topics I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Do have a couple things. I did want to talk about Death Stranding. Speaking of Metal Gear, we do have some raw gameplay of Metal Gear Solid Delta that I wanted to kind of watch with you guys and react to. I've been waiting a long time for this. And I figure, you know, there are other things that I know people want to discuss. Yeah, William, I know people want to talk about, like, because I see you mentioning in the chat, people want to talk about what Sony changed with the UI on the PS5, and I definitely have some thoughts on that, but I think I'm going to save that conversation for tomorrow because I basically just wanted to keep today's stream and topics like purely positive, you know, nothing critical. I just wanted to keep it lighter, you know, so I figure what we could do is talk about two of my most anticipated games, that being Metal Gear Solid Delta as well as Death Stranding 2, and also this, I wanted to highlight this to you guys first, though. Yeah, maybe they'll change it by tomorrow. I wanted to highlight this to you guys and tell me what you think about this. Excuse me. So I came across a report from PlayStation Lifestyle, and they say PS5 and PS5 Pro 30th anniversary scalpers are being mass reported to eBay after players decided to take matters into their own hands. It seems to be working to quite an extent, and there's now an ongoing community effort to bring the listings down. When Sony announced the 30th anniversary bundles, and they announced that there was only 12,300 units made, the items sold within seconds, and not long afterwards, eBay listings to the tune of $10,000 or more per bundle started to pop up. And then this user on Twitter who goes by, I guess his name is just Jimmy Bowers, he says that he was having a lot of success reporting these listings to eBay, which are apparently in violation of the website's policies. So that's the interesting thing to point out here, is that people who are having these listings taken down. I mean, I don't know what eBay's like guidelines are, but apparently, I don't know, man. Apparently they are in violation with whatever they're doing with the PS5 Pro bundles. And it seems like they are actually, these people who are going after these eBay listings, they're finding like decent success in getting these listings taken down. I don't know if that means that they can just put up another listing or whatever, but I just thought that was kind of weird because I I mean, it is very disappointing that when I look around, dude, and I did want to mention this before we talk about Death Stranding or Metal Gear. When I look around, I haven't seen anybody. I mean, maybe a few people like in the community here, but outside of that, like anybody who like runs a gaming channel or anything like that, anybody who like covers gaming, I haven't seen literally anybody be like, yeah, I got the 30th anniversary bundle. I saw a lot of people try, but none of them got it. And I don't know, man. Like, I just think that that's pretty disappointing. You would think that at least some people who really wanted it, and it just makes me sad because it makes me feel like most people who got this bundle really were like scalpers. That sucks. But SGT says, happy birthday, MBG. Appreciate the level-headedness and all the good discussions. Have a good one. Well, thank you so much for that, SGT. I'm glad you enjoy the discussions. And yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how the rest of the year plays out. Definitely some games coming up that we're all looking forward to playing, I think, or at least most of us are. And I don't know, man. I mean, I know the year's not over yet. We still have time. You know, Pro is coming out. Game Awards are coming up in December. And to anybody who's just joining the stream, wishing me a happy birthday, thank you so much. I'll have to keep acknowledging that throughout the stream. But I got to say, man, I don't know about you guys, but 2025 is looking like it might be one of the most insane years for gaming we've ever seen. And I just, you know, I'm not in a rush necessarily. There's no rush. You know, time will move forward as it does at its own pace. But I just feel like 2025 is going to be a crazy, crazy year for gaming all around. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what goes down. I won't lie. I have a lot more optimism going into 2025 compared to 2024. I didn't feel bad going into 2024. But looking at next year, I just get this feeling that gaming-wise, I think, again, man, when you think about the idea of like, man, what's the game of the year lineup going to look like next year? Assuming none of these big games get delayed, it could be one for the ages, you know? But yeah, appreciate all the birthday wishes. But speaking of 2025, guys, let me take a sip of my coffee here. My voice is a little hoarse today for some reason. I think I talked too much yesterday. I'm not even kidding. Like I think like after talking for nearly 5 hours straight, like your voice just starts to kind of go. Oh, I gotta be on the lookout as well, because that chair I talked about that's coming, I gotta be on the lookout for when it arrives here, because I think it's gonna be a pretty big package. If it arrives while we're streaming, should we do a chair assembly stream? Watch me get pissed off. Like, why can't I assemble this piece of shit? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If the package arrives here while I'm actually streaming, I'll at least try to open it up on stream. I don't know if I'm going to assemble it on stream though, man. That'd be a interesting. I can't imagine it's that difficult. I've assembled a few different chairs before. I hate assembling stuff though, dude. I'm not going to lie. Does anybody enjoy doing that stuff? Like a serious question. Like, does anybody actually enjoy like assembling, I don't know, like these packages that come in for like furniture and like, I don't know, desks and chairs and bed frames and everything else? It sucks, right? Mr. Bill says he does. Nuke, you're saying you don't mind it? I feel like I've gotten better at it over the years, But I don't know. The thing that really messed me up is like the few times where you accidentally assemble something like backwards or upside down and you're like, oh my God. And you have to completely unassemble it and redo it. You feel accomplished afterwards. Figuratively Literal. Thank you so much, buddy. Figuratively Literal decides to re-up their membership. Coming back to greatness awaits. And in doing so, he bumps us up to 87 members on the day. So guys, we are 13 members away from hitting 100, which is nuts. So Figuratively Literal, thank you so much for that. Hopefully you can join us in the members lounge. Again, now that we have more people here and a lot of people gifted memberships, we will be doing a members lounge once this stream ends. Yeah, maybe that's when the chair will show up. But why does my name have a PS symbol now? It's because you got gifted a membership. Were you the one who... That's funny. Yeah, Jason Bourne, you were just gifted a membership, bro. So you have access to some exclusive members content for the next 30 days, completely free of charge. So enjoy. But I have this... So I said we weren't going to talk about anything negative today. Maybe, I don't know if it's negative, but maybe something interesting. Yeah, William, I know, man. I apologize for that. I had to keep it in the beta phase for a reason because I wasn't sure if it was going to work out in the end. And due to certain circumstances, it just wasn't going to be a thing. So I know you enjoyed it, and I know a lot of you guys did, and I do apologize for that. But, you know, we'll see what the future brings. Jason Bourne says, thanks for the membership, guys. Quiet, Titus. How dare you? But check this out. I came across this. So there was I guess, I don't want to say it was a report, but it's been reported on. Like, if I go over to the PS5 subreddit, 20 hours ago, this post has 6,600 upvotes. Tom Warren says the PS5 Pro still hasn't sold out in the US or the UK. Looks like the $700 price point will mean the console will be readily available this holiday. And you know, it's like when people see this post, they take it a couple of ways. Now, I'll be honest with you, like I don't read this as, I mean, is he being snarky? I don't know. But a comment that somebody left on the Reddit post that I did think was relevant, because I think it's true. If it would load. Oh, now I can't find it. Maybe it was on the other post. Hold on. Okay. Well, so Matt Piscatella, I don't know if you guys know who he is. Matt Piscatella, he is... he's basically the head of Sarcana, formerly known as NPD. He's like the numbers guy. And I see more people coming in wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, guys. I do see it. I do see the birthday wishes, so appreciate that. But Matt Piscatella replied to Tom Warren, and he said, in regards to the PS5 Pro not selling out, he said, just stick to hyping AI crap no one wants, rather than say that it's somehow bad a not limited edition console hasn't sold out for pre-orders. So, you know, Matt Piscatella just straight up, you know, saying it like it is here. But somebody left this comment and they were like, it's so funny that supply chain constraints created this expectation that every piece of hardware has to sell out in order for it to be a success. And then somebody beneath that says PS5 sells out. It's bad because there's not enough stock. PS5 doesn't sell out. No games, so no one's buying it. PS5 Pro sells out. It's bad because it's too expensive. Or sorry, PS5 Pro doesn't sell out. It's bad because it's too expensive. The PS5 Pro does sell out. They only made like 5, so of course it's going to sell out. There's no way for them to win. And I just kind of wanted to highlight this because I do notice that there does seem to be this kind of like weird approach to like the only way the PS5 Pro could be considered a success is if it were to sell out. And it's like, I don't know, man. People have kind of pointed out that if you were on PlayStation Direct, it has sold out a couple of times where it would say currently unavailable. But then if you check like 15 minutes or 30 minutes later, there's apparently like a restock where it's available again. And it seems to me like it's selling just fine, you know, where it's selling enough to where it is temporarily, like very temporarily going out of stock. But then, you know, I guess Sony is, maybe they're contacting the manufacturer, or they just, you know, maybe they're moving a certain portion where it needs to go. I don't know. Jason Bourne with another super chat says, the older I get, the more I lose interest in gaming. That's why I'm giving away stuff. Much rather have money than items. LOL. Well, keep in mind, bro, Jason, you could always sell it too, you know? It's a bit of a hassle sometimes, but if that's your end goal to try to just get more money for some of the gaming stuff you've acquired over the years, trying to sell it, you know, is always a viable option. But I think a lot of people feel that way when they get a little bit older. They start to fall out of gaming. I feel kind of lucky where I'm still very much into gaming. I have slumps at times. There are times where I feel less interested overall in actually playing games or less excited in general. But that usually fades away. And when that happens, I don't mind just kind of pumping the brakes and, you know, not stressing out about it and just being like, all right, you know, let's take a little break sometimes. But you're saying you're 40. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have to see. I'm 31 today. So I'll see how I feel in 9 years. You know, a lot could change in 9 years. I may hate gaming in 9 years. Who knows? Guys, it's my 40th. I'm not 40 today, but 9 years from now, it's my 40th birthday stream. Let me tell you why I hate gaming these days. Let me tell you why I can't stand it. I don't know. I'd rather, I guess ultimately I'd rather feel indifferent towards it than angry, you know? Ex Cathedra with a super chat says, been watching for about 5 years now. It's time for a celebration. I finally platinumed MGS5 yesterday, and it's now your birthday. Happy birthday, MBG. Well, thank you so much for that, Ex Cathedra, and congratulations on platinuming MGS5, man. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I never did get the platinum for MGS5. I think it was pretty difficult, if I recall. There you go, man. Saying you've been following the channel for 5 years. I appreciate that, bro. I do appreciate that. Jason, you're saying you honestly like playing your older games like Saturn and Dreamcast over anything new? Interesting. Shadowlink says 36 here. Love games. Gaming Survivor seems to be under the impression that I'm 46 years old. Paul says I'm 54. I still love gaming. Carl, thank you for the birthday wishes, man. Devil Shooter says he's been playing a lot of retro games on PC. Yeah, I mean, I will be interested to see how I am. You know, like if I had to guess as I get older, I think I'm still going to be very into gaming. I mean, I feel like I have a bit of an excuse though, you know, where because of what I do here on the channel and on YouTube, I feel like it as I get older, if I still do this, it'll just make it easier to be like, oh yeah, like anything I do, I can bring it to the channel. So there's like that kind of added excuse, I guess. But I can tell you, man, if I ever do fall out of gaming, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I feel like I've been gaming literally my whole life. Steven, you're saying 53. I get to play all my games I grew up with modernized. I love gaming. Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel too, to an extent, where talking about Metal Gear Solid 3, it's like when I'm watching the gameplay clips that are coming out of Tokyo Game Show of Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm just taking me back to when I think I was 9 years old. It was either 9 or 10 years old. And I distinctly remember where I was in my life at this point. I remember the house I was living at. I had an upstairs bedroom, and I remember in the back of the room, there was my small, very small, it wasn't even an entertainment center. It was like it was like one of those like rolling shelves, I guess. And I basically used that. I put my TV on top of it. I had a PS2 Slim underneath. And I remember I had Metal Gear Solid 3, and I would always play it. And I just distinctly remember making my way through that game and making my way through the areas and just loving every minute of it and just being so enthralled with that game and just feeling like, man, this is easily the best game I've ever played. And one of the things I remember too when thinking about playing Metal Gear Solid 3 on my PS2, again being like 9 or 10 years old, is I always wanted to show everybody it. I always remember like trying to show my parents or my family members or my friends and being like, you got to check this out. And nobody was really into it. Like I feel like maybe sometimes my parents would be like, oh yeah, that's cool. But nobody understood. I don't say they didn't understand, but it's just one of those things where it's like I was super into it. And I didn't really have anybody to talk. I guess that's why maybe I enjoy doing this so much. Is like I just didn't have a lot of people around me. I mean, I had a neighbor that lived next to me. He was my age. We went to school together, and he was into gaming. But we were like into very different stuff. And one of the biggest differences is, I don't know, my parents let me play like mature themed games, which, I mean, it's hard for me to look at that as a bad thing because I feel like that kind of molded my taste today and what I like and enjoy. But, I was playing rated M games at 9 and 10 years old. My friend wasn't allowed to. And I always just remember thinking like, damn, bro, that sucks. But I get it. Like as an adult looking back, it's like, yeah, that's totally reasonable. Like I can totally understand why parents are like, yeah, we're not going to let our 10-year-old play rated M games. But I'm kind of thankful that I was able to play these games because I don't know, man. It's just crazy to think that if I was prohibited from playing rated M games, I would have missed out on playing Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 2. And those games had such a profound impact on me as a person. Like not even just did I cry at the end of it. I don't remember if I cried. I was not prepared. Like you got to remember, I was like 9 or 10 years old. So I was just like, when you beat MGS3 and the epilogue cutscene is playing, and then that song that Kojima chose to play, Ways to Fall, I think is what it's called. And I was just like, I could not process the emotional depth that I was experiencing at the time. But it definitely hit me, bro. It was like one of those things where like I never forgot that. Josh Z, thank you for the super chat, buddy. You're saying, I prefer retro games, technically outdated, but the game design is way better than the vast majority of modern games. Yeah, I get what you're saying. There is something to be said about the way that older games or retro games were designed, where you're right, they are technically outdated, but there's some level of simplicity in that I don't know, it's these days you play games sometimes and it's weird how they have all these different mechanics, all these different things going on at one time, but yet it feels, I don't want to say like hollow. It's maybe too much just to call it that, but it doesn't feel necessarily simply as fun, or as mechanically sound, or the design itself doesn't feel as sound. But yeah, man, that's what happens, I guess, with graphical improvement. And we have X Cross 20 dropping a member gift. And then Shems comes in and drops a 20 bomb on you guys. Shems, bro, thank you so much. And Cross 20, thank you for the single gift as well, man. That's 21 more members gifted. I'm seeing the membership gifts still rolling out. Thank you so much, Shems. PS Gamer says, happy birthday. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. You guys are awesome. We did it. We blew past the 100 mark, guys.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. I love playing that. That's crazy, dude. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And Shems, he says, happy birthday, dude, with a cake and a thumbs up. It's very kind of you guys. Thank you. So we're at 108 members now, guys. That's very impressive. I gotta say, man, you guys, you're doing some heavy lifting today for the community. Let me update this, show you where we're at. I think we're let me make sure we're at 108. Yep. So we crossed the 100 mark. My mouse is acting up, though. But there we go, bro. You guys did it. That's impressive, man. You guys crossed the 100 member mark today. And just a reminder to the 21 people that just got gifted memberships, we are doing a members lounge after the stream, okay? And Shems drops another 10 bomb. Bro, Shems. He's doing the heavy lifting today as well. You guys are showing up big today. Big time with the membership gifts. So another 10 coming in from Shems, bringing us up to 118. Jason Bourne asks, what's the members lounge? So the members lounge is, well, basically what it sounds like, right? It's where the members go. It's a stream that I start right after the regular stream finishes. It's members only. It's much more casual. It's much more chill. And there's a deeper level of interaction with the community. And sometimes we do some random stuff in there as well. It's kind of hard to describe the members lounge. It's a place where the members go. And who knows what MBG is going to be doing in there. You never know. Is he going to be talking about his astral projection dreams that he's been having? Or is he going to react to some videos? Or are we going to watch some F around, find out videos? You never know. I will say the only thing that's ever annoyed me about the members lounge, and it has nothing to do with you guys, is anytime I've tried to do like more stuff involving music, it's always been a nightmare because I've always had to worry about my streams getting blocked and whatnot. But they're a good time. So please look forward to that. Figuratively Literal. And Shems, thank you again so much for dropping 30 membership gifts, bro. That's huge. Figuratively Literal says, happy birthday, MBG. And about the PS5 Pro, wasn't it sold out and restocked in the UK? Excited for October. Metaphor, DA, and Silent Hill 2 fantasy RPGs are a fave. Yeah, dude, October's pretty stacked. I think there's a little something for everybody in October. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, all these places where the PS5 Pro is still available to purchase, at one point or another, it did temporarily sell out. So it tells me that Sony's just kind of been keeping an eye out, and they do have some time. They have a little over a month to kind of, figure out how many units they need to have ready to go, by the launch of November 7th. So thank you for that, Figuratively Literal. And Shems can't stop himself, bro. Shems is still going. He dropped another gift. He dropped 31 gifts because I'm 31. He did it. That's awesome. Thank you, Shems. That's very kind of you, bro. 31 gifts for reaching the age of 31. And that brings us up to 119. I don't know why Gaming Survivor thinks I'm 46. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If I found out one day that what it says on my birth certificate was like a lie and I was actually born like at a earlier year, like in an earlier year, and I'm older than I thought I was, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't be shocked because I feel old sometimes, man. I do. And Zombie Dragon comes in and drops another single gift. Zombie Dragon, thank you so much for that, buddy. That brings us to 120 members today, bro. You guys are absolutely destroying it. We started with a goal of 25. We're sitting here now at 120 members. Let me update this and you guys can check it out. Boom. 120 members gifted. And we also have a super chat from efits141 saying, happy birthday, MBG. Hope you have a great day, bud, and hope the family are all good. Here's a little help towards getting the Oasis tickets. U.S. tour announced today. All the best, man, and love the content. Well, thank you so much for that, efits. And I did see that. Yeah. I'm not like the biggest Oasis fan. I listen to them from time to time, and they definitely have songs that I really enjoy. And I've actually listened to quite frequently. But I did see that they announced the U.S. tour dates, and I'm just like, man, there's not a whole lot there. I think they announced like 5 or 6 dates or something. So good luck. Good luck trying to get those tickets. But I appreciate it, eFits. Appreciate all the support, guys. With both brothers, yes. It's their reunion tour. It's their reunion tour. Yeah, Wonderwall, one of the most overplayed songs. Let me get out of here real quick. So check this out. I have a write-up from VGC. Kojima says Death Stranding 2's release date is decided, but he can't reveal it. Hideo Kojima has claimed that Death Stranding 2's release date will be revealed in 2025. Speaking during a special stage presentation for Death Stranding 2 on the beach, the director claimed that the release date for the game has been decided, but that it couldn't be announced during the presentation due to, quote, unforeseen circumstances, end quote. Here's the full quote. I haven't said the release date today, but the release date has already been decided, and I'm currently working on it in preparation for that. Since we are talking about 2025, it will be released next year, so we will announce it at some point next year. But due to unforeseen circumstances, we cannot announce it today. So I wanted to just kind of talk to you guys about this for a minute, because I feel like the way Kojima's wording this and the way he's talking about it, it sounds kind of like, I don't know. What do you think he's getting at? Like, he's saying that they have a date, like they literally know when they're releasing Death Stranding next year, but he can't give the release date yet due to unforeseen circumstances. What could these unforeseen circumstances be? And he even, by the way, he even goes on to say, I don't know why I'm burping so much. Since we are talking about 2025, it will be released next year. So we will announce it at some point next year. So he goes on to say they're going to announce the release date for Death Stranding 2 next year. GTA 6? Yeah, that's a good point. No, so it's not going to be at the Game Awards. That's something I thought that was worth pointing out. I mean, Death Stranding 2 could be at the Game Awards, but he's not announcing the release date at the Game Awards. He'll be announcing the release date sometime next year. And it's releasing next year. And Hellbound 1981 comes in and drops another 20 bomb on you guys. He says, happy birthday, MBG. Hellbound, thank you so much, man. The legend returns. It's exactly 1 p.m. Eastern where I am. And that's when Hellbound comes in and drops another 20 bomb. We gotta get boss more treats. I gotta do that for you, Hellbound. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So, guys, we are now at 140 members on the day. That's huge, man. Thank you, Hellbound. It says it's going to arrive sometime today. And I told everybody if it gets here while I'm still streaming. No. You don't have to worry about that. I was going to say if it arrives here in time, I'll at least open it and, can't promise I'm going to build it on stream though. Mm-hmm. No, it's do-rag. It's a do-rag. Yeah. Good stuff, Hellbound. So yeah, we're at 140 members on the day. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Sincerely, thank you so much for the support. Anthony O with the super chat says, happy birthday, Mr. MBG. I'm 34 and still love gaming, but it has become hard to enjoy anything lately as my expectations are now really high. I often find myself not even finishing them. It's depressing. That's interesting. It's interesting that you're saying it's because your expectations are so high. Here we go, Luna. Luna just came in. Give her some treats. There you go. Can you guys see her? How camoed? Wow, she's super camouflaged. I really got to get that white cloth I was talking about. Yeah, I get what you're saying about having higher expectations. I mean, I feel like at this point, there have been so many games that have come out that have really done just an exceptional job across the board that it's hard to kind of settle for games that are not doing that sometimes. But I mean, this is why when we talk about remakes and stuff, my expectation, I would say, with remakes are pretty high these days where, again, talking about Metal Gear, it's like my expectation is not only for this to be like one of the best looking games ever, just because it's a remake not from the ground up, but visually from the ground up, but also like you guys need to change some aspects of the gameplay, and we're going to react to that gameplay in a little while. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but when I was talking to you about like what I would want from Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, I was saying like, yeah, I hope they make some gameplay tweaks and changes. Nothing dramatic, but something to really, I think, kind of make it feel a bit more modernized. And I had like this kind of nervousness if they were just going to maintain the exact same gameplay mechanics as the 2004 release. I was a little bit afraid that, like, I don't know, man, so much has changed and my expectations are so higher now. Like, what I end up maybe not enjoying it as much, and that's why I'm so happy to see that they've walked that perfect balance. But generally speaking, when it comes to games, man, yeah, it's so disappointing when you see like AAA games come out and they're just. It doesn't happen that. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on where you're looking, but maybe it happens more than you would think. But these AAA games that come out that just seem to fail at some of the fundamental stuff. Like that's the stuff to me that is the most disappointing when it's like, bro, like how are you messing this up? And I guess we'll see, man. I'll tell you what, my expectations for next year are through the roof. Certainly. Damn, Gaming Survivor. That's a very apt. Yeah. Can't say I know what that's like. So Death Stranding 2's release date is going to be announced next year in 2025. Kojima confirms that Death Stranding 2 will be releasing in 2025. So, AJ, you're saying, MBG, don't you think Sony thinks we love that last game in Astrobot too much? I just got to it and I feel they're really milking it. If are you talking about, without spoiling anything, are you talking about the last game or the last world that's based around a PlayStation game? Because if that's what you're talking about, yeah, we talked a little bit about that yesterday. Yeah, I mean it does feel like it's a bit much, but I don't know, man. It's one of these things where I've said this before, but you know I'll have to bring it up probably over and over again, just because I think it will turn out to be true, and it's that when it comes to the idea of Sony like overdoing their franchises or milking certain franchises too much, I think the market is just going to simply let them know. The market will let them know, because if we take something like Horizon, for example, if it's like Sony's doing too much Horizon, there's just too much, and people don't really want all this Horizon, it'll be reflected in the sales. You know, we have the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster, we have the Lego Horizon game, there's a Horizon multiplayer game, and eventually there's going to be a full-blown Horizon 3. Now, I think no matter what, Horizon 3 is going to be just fine. I think that game's going to sell fine no matter what. But who knows what will happen with the rest of the products? You know, how many copies will Lego Horizon sell? Will it completely, bomb? What about, what are Sony's expectations for Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered? Do they have high expectations? Probably not. What about the multiplayer game? What if that flops? You know, at what point does Sony and Guerrilla Games maybe start to say, you know what, I think we got to start to work on something new, Guerrilla, I think we kind of just have to take a break from Horizon. I don't know. I think it just simply will come down to the market basically just rejecting more Horizon. If the market rejects more Horizon, then Sony will get the message that they just don't want it anymore. We got to move on. Regardless of whether or not Guerrilla wants to move on or not, if their games just suddenly stop selling or stop doing well, Sony will have to step in and be like, guys, you got to start work on something new, but we don't know yet. I think Lego Horizon will be a good, I don't say like the only indicator, but a good start to see like this is Sony's attempt to try to do more with the Horizon franchise. I don't know, and I'm not trying to be rude towards Lego Horizon Adventures because I think it looks fine, but I don't know who asked for that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who asked for Lego Horizon Adventures to be made. It seems like just something that Sony really wanted to do and Guerrilla wanted to do. And so it's like one of these things where if it turns out that it's just not selling because nobody really asked for this, I don't think that necessarily means that nobody wants a third Horizon game. But I think what it might mean is that all these different plans and ideas that Guerrilla had for this franchise, I don't know that they're going to work out the way that they thought. But I guess we'll see. It is a Lego game. It is releasing on Switch, and I don't know what Sony's expectations are. It would really help my evaluation of this if I had just some remote idea of what Sony's expecting sales wise. Is Sony expecting 2 million sales from Lego Horizon? Are they expecting more than 2 million? Are they expecting less than 2 million? knowing this would make it easier to kind of figure out like really what their ambitions truly are. But do you think we'll see Sony make other Lego games in the future with their IP? That would be pretty cool. I think a lot of people would be on board with that. Yeah, Lego Bloodborne. That's what we need. How funny would that be? They don't remaster it. They just, here's Lego Bloodborne. I'd play it. Hell, I'd definitely play that. Lego Astrobot. That would be interesting. Lego Days Gone. AJ just straight up says, no. Please, no. You don't care for the Lego games at all? Lego The Last of Us. Well, what's interesting about this Lego game, this Lego Horizon game, is that it's not being made by TT Games, which is the studio that's known for the Lego titles. Somebody's telling me. Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on. This is fascinating. So somebody in the chat told me to check out Insider Gaming. There's a report on Death Stranding 2. Perfect Image, you're saying, happy birthday. I seen that Destin did a deep dive on Ghost 2. I did not see this, Perfect Image. But thank you for the birthday wish, man. Death Stranding 2 is only 30 to 40% complete, says Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima says that Death Stranding 2 on the beach is only about 30 to 40% complete. In an appearance at Tokyo Game Show, Kojima talked about the franchise, including where things stand with the upcoming sequel. He told the gathered crowd that the game isn't halfway done, but didn't show much concern about it. Some of the work that needed to be done includes re-recording all of the dialogue for the game in Japanese for localization. He then reiterated that the game will still release in 2025 as planned. I haven't said the release date today, but all right, well, we read that already. That's interesting. It seems like Insider Gaming is including more of the quote, and I guess that Kojima said prior to talking about the release date that it's only 30 to 40% done. What this tells me is that if Kojima is still extremely confident that Death Stranding 2 is going to come out in 2025, knowing that currently right now it's only 35 to 40%, it tells me that Kojima Productions is planning to work extremely efficiently between now and I guess I would assume it'll be a second half 2025 release. You think they'll move it to 2026? I mean, that could happen, but I wouldn't underestimate Kojima Productions. I wouldn't underestimate them, only because, like, think of it this way. Let's look at Death Stranding 1. Death Stranding 1 started development in 2016, maybe late 2015, early 2016. And then it came out late 2019. Right? So I would imagine that sometime in like 2017, let's say late 2017, early 2018, maybe Death Stranding 1 was in a similar position where it's like it's 35 to 40% done, you know? But it was still ready to go. And Michael Wernick comes in, dude. Michael Wernick is keeping the member train going. You guys are going nuts today, bro, with the member gifts. Holy shit, indeed. Michael Wernick dropping 20 more member gifts for you guys. This is crazy. W's in the chat for Michael. Thank you so much for that, man. That brings us to 160 members. 160 members today. That is nuts. Let me update this so you can see where we're at. Thank you, Michael. Good stuff, bro. Huge day for member gifts. Like I said, man, I expected you guys to show some support today since it's a birthday stream, you know, but man, you guys are coming in. You always surprise me. Yesterday, you guys showed incredible support. Today, Michael, there's no way, bro. You're saying they call me Michael the Big PP Wernick. All right. Well, hey, man. I'm just glad you're here and supporting the community, bro. It reminds me, I saw a person in a game recently. Oh my God. What was this person's name? Michael, you're saying, no, you're right. I am lying. This person's name was so wild. It just caught me off guard. It was, what was it? It was Mr. Long something the third. I forget. I'm trying to remember. Like, it was obviously. Somebody will figure it out. We're here in the support of the do-rag. Mr. Long something the third. I don't know, man. I when I'm playing games online, I see people with the craziest IDs. I'm like, how do you even think of that? Do you remember that name that I said earlier? Mr. Long something the third. What was it? No, it wasn't Johnson. I feel like that's closer. I forget what why I don't know why I'm so focused on this. I don't know, man. It's because Michael Wernick said something and it reminded me. No, it wasn't Dickman. It was. Oh, this is gonna frustrate me. My ADHD, yeah. And Jakey Stee, thank you for the what super sticker is that? That's I did, yeah. They're well fed. No, she just had a whole batch of treats. Don't let her fool you. This super sticker seems to be a cat presenting a bone with a bow. A corgi? Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I see it now. I was going to say, like, wait, a cat. You guys can see what I'm talking about, though, right? How that could be maybe mistaken for a cat. Waylark says Kojima probably is just saying that. It's near done. Yeah, I mean, if Kojima says it's going to be out in 2025, I believe it. I do believe it. I mean, one of the things that always impressed me with Kojima Productions is how they were able to get Death Stranding out by November 2019, and the game started development probably in early 2016. It's like a 3.5 year development cycle at most. MBG, I don't think Kojima meant 50% production done, but final touches. Yeah, I'm always a bit skeptical of this type of stuff with the because a lot of times there's like translation issues. It is difficult to believe that, like, yeah, we're going to release the game next year, but it's not even 50% done. It is difficult to believe that because with big games like this, they usually require a lot of polish, you know, these big open world titles. And sometimes these games need just a whole year of just polishing. So I don't know, maybe there's a mistranslation. Maybe you're right. Maybe he's saying that 35 to 40% left to go. It's pretty weird. Let me see what people are saying about it. Yeah, nobody seems to believe this. A lot of people are saying that this just isn't possible. He says, LOL, bro is just taking money from everybody and making CGI trailers. Could you imagine? So, Kojima, how's the progress on Death Stranding 2? It's been, it's been like 5 years. We gave you a lot of funding. What do you got? And he's like, yes, it's very good. Very good. It's like, okay, so can we see a build of it? It's like, no. Okay, can we get like a gameplay trailer? No, you cannot. Oh, okay, but you gonna be able to? You sure we're gonna be able to lock down that 2025 release? Yep, sure thing. I'm just gonna laugh when like Death Stranding 2 delayed to 2027. Bro took all the money, put it towards Microsoft's OD. No, I don't. There's no way, dude. There's no way Sony locks down another partnership with Kojima for Fizzant, a PlayStation 6 game. If he was like falling way behind. At least I don't think they would. Not yet, anyway. Hicksock, you're saying, I see that stand and drive in the back. Happy birthday. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Pro, bro. The Pro, bro. I got the stand. I got the drive. Now I just need the console. I just need the hardware. I gave her plenty of treats. I got to get a new one of these where then the PS5 is horizontal and then the Pro is on top of it. Nah, that's overkill. I'll have to update that when the PlayStation 6 comes out. I wonder if I'll be able to find one. But yeah, I don't know, man. It'll be curious to see. XS, you're saying, I'll help you analyze this further. He's been working on this game since the first one, and you're telling me they only finished half the game in 5 years and they need less than a year for the rest? Yeah, something's not adding up. Something's just not adding up. Bro spent all the budget on the photo mode. Michael Werniff uses his milestone chat and says, please like and subscribe if you enjoy this community. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Michael. Michael does a better job shouting that stuff out than I do. If you guys are enjoying the streams, enjoying any content, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, by all means, please consider subscribing. We have a great community here. At least I think so. The photo mode looks real. I saw that photo mode, and I'm not going to lie, man. Like, Kojima's TGS presentation was a bit silly, and I'm just like, I was just like sitting there thinking, like, imagine you're Herman Holst, and you're tuning into this TGS presentation, and Kojima's like, here's my photo mode. And it's like the most realistic, insanely overdeveloped photo mode ever created. And then you're like, oh, okay. How long? So Kojima, how much of the budget went into that? He's like, oh, wait, hold on. I have a special. I don't know who the musician was, but there was like a K-pop star or whatever that's going to be like featured in the game and have a song, and there's like the puppets doing the dances and stuff, and it's just like, Imagine you're just Herman and you're like, oh man, I don't know. Maybe we put too much. We gave Kojima too much money, man. Now the photo mode does look pretty cool, and it's worth noting. Kojima did say that the photo mode is actually going to play a role in the larger story in the game. So it doesn't seem like he's just throwing it in there for the sake of it. It will actually serve a purpose to the story. But I do want to say as well that if you saw Bro just spent 5 years looking at digital renders of Elle Fanning. What's bro doing? Kojima got too distracted, man. This is why the games maybe he's not lying, dude. He's putting it right in front of us. Like, guys, you want to know why only 35 to 40% of this game's done? Because this is what I've been doing the whole time. All right? I've been having fun, messing around with this photo mode, messing around with these digital renders, and I just can't stop myself. So, Sony, you're just going to have to wait. Waylark, you're saying Kojima used the money for the feet scanner. It's TGS. He's catering to the Japan audience. That's very true. That's very true, Waylark. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. I'm just laughing at the idea of, like, Kojima trying to sell. Like, I'm just imagining, like, Kojima definitely trying to get Keanu Reeves into his, like, game in the future. Like, brings Keanu Reeves in. It's like, so, obviously his translators there and whatnot, but Keanu, check this out. Keanu's like, whoa, what is that? And Kojima just turns and he's like, this is the most sophisticated, advanced foot scanner in the world. And Keanu's just sitting there, like, genuinely dumbfounded, like, just turns to the translator. Is like, bro, you sure that's not a mistranslation? It's like, nope, that's what he said, word for word. And then Keanu's like, hell yeah, I'm sign me up. This is how Hideo operates, man. This is how he's able to get so many famous people involved in his projects. I really do think Kojima's going to work with Keanu at some point, though. I'm like surprised because Keanu Reeves, he's clearly getting much more involved now with gaming. I mean, with Cyberpunk, but now he's Shadow. I think it's just going to continue. He used the money for the feet scanner. That's so funny, dude. I hope Kojima. I have something else here I want to read to you guys. So I have a write up here from WCCF Tech. It says games industry guru Hideo Kojima was featured in a lengthy interview with Variety ahead of TGS 2024, where he discussed most of his many projects. The first one, of course, is Death Stranding 2, which just received a lot of new footage from Tokyo Game Show. Then there's OD, the Microsoft exclusive game Kojima says is a risky project since it's a game like no other. Kojima says, quote, OD is not actually a game. Microsoft came to me and they asked me if I wanted to do a project with them. I thought about it for a while and said to them, yes, but you have to let me do this. You have to let me do it the way I would like to do it. And Microsoft said, okay, we'll make that happen. So I then decided I'm not actually going to make a game. I'm just going to make something else. And I don't know if Microsoft is actually going to read this interview, but if they do, it's too late now. I've already made what I wanted to make. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. I was really trying to run with that, but he didn't say that. He wanted Keanu for Death Stranding. Could you imagine if that's like what the interview said? Happy 40th birthday, MBG. Pushing 50 to spare. Also, the subs are wild. I'm 31, guys. I'm 31. Damn it. Sleeper Agent Kojima. Now, let me actually read what it says. It says, at the same time, I wanted to do something new that wasn't Death Stranding. So I teamed up with Microsoft to create OD. This is a game, but it's a game like no other. I can't go into too much detail, and it's also hard to explain, but it's a bit risky and a new challenge for me within the realm of games. OD is being made in collaboration with renowned film director Jordan Peele, and it's far from the only game movie intersection Kojima's working on. To start with, there's the upcoming Death Stranding movie, which was also discussed in the Variety interview. I've only ever thought of Death Stranding as a game. People tell me it feels like a movie, but I made it as a game. The direction, the settings, the story. So I don't intend to look back at it and try to see it from a movie perspective. Those works are my babies, and I love movies, so I want it to be something that movie fans will really enjoy. I'll supervise the plot and help them make it, but I will not direct it. I can't right now with 3 ongoing projects. I'll help by communicating with a director I really trust. There are several Death Stranding adaptation projects currently underway, but there is a different story I've written that's intended for a movie, but I don't have the time to direct it, so I won't. Finally, Kojima talked about the latest game announced, the stealth title Physant, that will be made in partnership with PlayStation. There are already cross-media plans for that IP as well. I'm in the second phase now and expanding the IP I made in all sorts of directions. But my other project, Physant, is like the gateway into the third phase. I'm trying to make it with people in filmmaking and industries outside of games. So we may do a movie adaptation at the same time, but we will see. The assets are digital and can be used either way. So, getting some interesting insight into more of Kojima's projects here. And very interesting that when he talks about Physant, he basically is saying that we're trying to make a movie at the same time. Like, he's not saying the game will be a movie, but like they're going to make the game and then make a movie alongside of it. And this is very much a Sony thing. This is how Sony probably sold him on it. They're like, listen, we got a lot of cross-media plans, right? And we want, if Sony's going to try to pull off something crazy, what I'm trying to say here is it seems to me like Sony is trying to do something that maybe has never been done before with Physant, with Kojima, and that is have a big budget film based on the game ready to go at the same time the game is ready to release. And they're completely separate, but they're happening at the same time. I almost get the feeling that that's what they might be trying to do here. And that would be very interesting. I mean, imagine hearing that, Kojima's new game Physant is out this holiday. And then alongside that, it's like, here's the movie as well, out this holiday. I don't know. Saying that's a cool concept, to be honest. Well done, MB Gangsta. Thank you, Michael. And Chris Brown says, crazy you haven't played Cyberpunk 2077 Beyond Immersive. I know. It's one of those games that's definitely haunting me. Mrs. MBG wants to play it, though. It's not that I don't want to play it. I don't know. Sometimes when I get further enough from games, I start to feel like I just missed my chance, I know that's not true, but Waylark says, Cyberpunk 2077 is crazy looking with path tracing on. Yeah, I've seen some video clips pop up, and it does look nuts, dude. Wes says, happy 50th birthday. Okay. Thanks, Wes. Appreciate that. Does anybody else get the feeling that Kojima's Xbox game, OD, is just going to be something that's just like total nonsense? What the hell is wrong with my mouse? Like the way he talks about it, dude. If I was Microsoft, I would be sweating, bro. I'd be like, what do you mean? Like it's a game, but like what do you mean? It's risky. It's different. Right? Like what are you doing? What are you doing, Kojima? He's like, I'm not telling you. Let me work. Damn it. By the way, Microsoft, can I get some more money? I don't think it'll be bad. I don't know. It's super interesting to me that I feel like I'm not saying Kojima's playing Microsoft, but I think Kojima is definitely leveraging his power over them where I think Kojima knows, like, if I ask Microsoft for something, they're going to give it to me or I walk. And how bad's that going to look for Microsoft if you let Kojima walk? And I think Kojima knows he has this power. And that's why I feel like, bro, Microsoft is kind of crazy if you think about it, because they're like, yeah, okay, Kojima, announce your new game. And Kojima's like, here's my new game. It's called OD. It's like, okay, what else? I'm bringing out the famous director Jordan Peele, who's extremely expensive, and he's going to be working on this with me. Oh, the movie director. Yes. Okay, so what else? This is a very risky game. I don't even know what this game is. I can't even explain to you what this game is. I don't know, man. It's definitely something I'm interested in. Like, I'm very interested in seeing what this game's going to be, but it just sounds weird, bro. Illegal Monkey comes in with a $10 direct donation. Thank you, Illegal Monkey. And he says, happy birthday, MBG. May your cake be nice and moist and your clothes dry. Thank you, Illegal Monkey. That's very well said. Everybody likes a moist cake. Dry cake is the worst, bro. I mean, if you think about it, like, dry cake is pretty terrible. It's like, you don't even want to eat that. It's got to be moist. My clothes dry. We got a dryer. No worries. Thank you. Somebody did ask me earlier in the chat, and I didn't get to answer it. You know, how's the dryer situation going? We acquired a new dryer. Had to do some manly man work yesterday. Not alone, thankfully, because I wouldn't have been able to do it alone. But some heavy lifting, you know, manhandling some dryers and shit, you know, some appliances. But yeah, I'm very thankful that we were able to get that replaced very quickly because, yeah, I don't know, it would have been very stressful. Oh, hell yeah, Michael. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. That's my go-to. Carvel cakes. Bro, ice cream cake is the best. That's my favorite type. I mean, I like regular cake too, but ice cream cake is my favorite. And I don't know what they're called, but like the like layer in between where it has like the black chocolate, like almost like pebble things. I don't know what they're called, but man, that's the best. That is the best. We have Waylark saying we got a Postman game from him. That's nonsense. Hey, that Postman game was good. That Postman game was good. I really do want to see gameplay for Death Stranding 2, though, because I'm just really eager to know, like, what changes he made to the gameplay. I think you're still going to be delivering stuff, but Death Stranding wasn't good. It was amazing. Yeah, I can't wait for it, man. Cypherpunk says, you think he's going out of his way to make Jordan Peele and other actors attached look stupid just to get one over on Microsoft? No, I don't think so. I think it's just the nature of Kojima has, I think, a lot of very weird ideas. I think he feels as though he's reached a point in his career where he knows how desirable he is to work with, and he's probably the most famous individual, or at least certainly one of the most famous individuals in the gaming industry. And I don't think it's about like going out of his way to make people look stupid necessarily. I just think that he's not limiting himself to the point where, I mean, to be honest, my big concern for Kojima right now might be that he's definitely, I'll say definitely, because I don't know that it's definitely, but it seems likely he may be biting off more than he can chew. I mean, I don't know how you're directing Death Stranding 2, a big budget AAA game. Then you're working on OD, which is a second game, but working with a lot of famous people, working with Microsoft. But you're also trying to make something completely different and experimental. And then he's got Fizzant that he probably has to. I'm not saying he's like working all the time on that, but certainly thinking about and trying to plan the probably in the pre-conceptual stage. And now he's going to be working. He's not directing, but he's going to be working with the Death Stranding movie. And he's got like other projects he's trying to get into Hollywood. And I don't know, man. I think it's good. It's like, dude, go all the way, go all the way. Live your dream. But I am nervous for him in that, like, I just hope he doesn't spread himself too thin necessarily to where the last thing I think he would want to see, and I think anybody would want to see, is certain projects beginning to suffer because he just can't really put his full time and focus on any one of them. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'll definitely be there, I was going to be there. I always knew that when he left Konami, whatever he does next, I'll follow. I'll support. I've always liked Kojima. He's made, the Metal Gear Solid series is my favorite game series of all time. And whatever he wants to do after that, I'll give it a shot and I'll support it. And I'm glad I did, because I really did enjoy Death Stranding. But I want to bring something up here. Let me get it set up. Metal Gear. I've been waiting, bro. I gotta pop out my chat, though. Hold on one sec, guys. All right. Oh my god, I'm getting really annoyed because my mouse isn't working. MBG, you haven't watched it yet? No, I've seen plenty of clips. I haven't watched this one specifically. This is the official one from Konami. I've seen multiple clips come out. And I've been enjoying seeing them kind of popping up on Twitter and whatnot. But all right, let's check it out.
あちらはですね、レガシースタイルで、プレイを進めていると、あちらのタイトル画面になります。
へー。
はい。で、タイトル画面でオリジナルから、ボタンを押すことでいろいろ変化を楽しむ遊びというものが入ってました。
I don't know what they're
はい。で、
saying.
このニュ
I
ー
think my computer's chugging right now. Come on, bro. What is this bullshit? I don't need this shit right now. Hold on. Let me close out some of these tabs. Wabu Dude says, "Happy birthday, MBG. How do you feel about Jordan Peele's films? I personally don't think he's made a bad movie. Get Out really resonated with me. I even visited the Nope set at Universal Studios last year." Well, that's awesome. I actually haven't seen any of them. I don't know if that's like surprising. I've seen like trailers, I've seen clips, but I've never actually sat down and watched any of Jordan Peele's movies. I don't know. Is that surprising? It's funny though, because I am a fan of Jordan Peele. Like, I know Jordan Peele from Mad TV and from Key and Peele. Key and Peele more than anything. Like, it's so difficult for me to comprehend and accept that he's a famous horror director now. Like one of the most famous directors in Hollywood. I'm like, wait, bro, is this the same? This is the same Jordan Peele from Key and Peele. Like, it's so difficult to comprehend that, because I'm like, how is this possible? But yeah, man, I gotta watch Get Out. I know that one was really good. What was the last movie he made? It was a little bit more divisive. Nope. Yeah, that I forget. Yeah, Nope. Was that one good as well? I don't know. I heard that one was a little bit more divisive for some people. You're saying at least watch Get Out. Nope. Yeah, I'll have to check him out. It's one of these things where these movies have been so hyped up that I'm a little nervous that, like, what if I don't like it as much? You know, like, is it really gonna be that good? Is it overhyped? I have to get on that though. But Wabu Dude, thank you for the super chat, man.
スタイルのデルタ版のタイトルの方もですね、ボタンを押すことでカメラを動かせたりとか、雨を降らせたりとか、
あー、本当だ。
風を吹かせたりとか、あとカラーフィルターですね。カラーフィルターを変えたりします。はい、カラーフィルターには昔のオリジナル色味のカラーフィルターも用意しています。はい。ただこの遊びはですね、タイトル画面での遊びになっていますので、カラーフィルターについてはゲームのオプションで設定することでゲームの方にも反映することができます。
はい。
はい、ではゲームの方スタートしたいと思います。スタートします。
わー。
はい、東京ゲームショウのバージョンはですね、難易度設定、については、このゲームショウバージョンオリジナルの難易度設定にしています。
Those classic
先ほど
sounds.
説明ありましたように、
Metal Gear menus.
冒頭のカットシーン、今回はブリーフィングエリアで見ていただいて、私有台の方はいきなりゲームがプレイできるようになってます。
はい。
はい、最初のステージですね。はい、今回、ゲームの多くの
So just immediately a couple things I notice. Well, first off, I'm watching this at 1080p. I wish I could watch it in 4K, but their stream, I guess they stream this. It's maxed out at 1080p. But even at 1080p, like, you can tell this looks very, very good. I want to say one of the first things I noticed is the running animation. I feel like the running animation looks like MGS5's running animation. I noticed his health bar is at the bottom now. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He's still got the stamina bar. I'm guessing you'll be able to move that if you want. The camera angle, though, man. The camera angle, for me, is the biggest change.
ステージとなるジャングルの
Like in a
作
good
りに
way.
は力を入れて作らせていただきまし
す
た。
ごい。お
はい
お。
ねで、あとプレイ
Oh,
ヤー
wow, dude. The way he runs. That looked even smoother than MGS5. Did you see that shit? The way he just ran in a circle like that. Look how smooth that is.
ました
す。ごい。お
はい
お。
ねで、あと
Oh,
プレイヤー
you
と
see that? You see that little... That's some good animation right there, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta watch it one more time.
多くのステージとなるジャングルの作りには力を入れて
Japanese
作
woman
らせていただきまし
す
た。
ごい。
Make these sounds again.
はい
おお。
ね
Right there, dude. The way he just... Look at that. The way he's leaning. The momentum. See, it's stuff like that where I'm like, bro, they really improved like the animation work substantially.
で、あと
I
プレイ
just
ヤ
wish the
ーと
quality was a little bit
アニメ
higher.
ーションについてもオリジナルのアニメーションを参考にほぼほぼ作り変えています。
The roll looks great.
すごいですね。
はい、で、グラフ
I see
ィ
the
ックモー
percentage
ドです
marker.
ね。はい、で最近のゲームのよくありますようにグラフィックモードには、グラフィックのクオリティを重視したクオリティモードと
Climbing animation is the
処理
same,
速度ですね。
which is
パフ
good.
ォーマンス
I
の
don't
方
think
を
that
重
needed to
視
be
した、
changed.
落ちちゃった。ごめんなさい。はい
もう一回もう一回。
パフォーマンスモードを2つ用意する予定となっています。
はい。
で今回ゲームショーのバージョンはですね、グラフィック重視のグラフィックモードの方を搭載してます。
へえ。あー取れた。
はい、ここもちょっとオリジナルと変わっていまして、アニメーションとカメラ演出の方付けを加えました。
はい。
スネーク。
はい、無線画面なんですけども、ページ送り機能を追加しました。オリジナルから入っています
So,
早送り機能ですね。
This is the
早送り
original.
機能と
I don't know what they're saying, but
はいページ送り機能組み合わせる
This
こと
is
で、
their original
気になるところから再再生することが可能になっています。ちょ
助かりますね。
っとね、飛ばして
Yeah,
途中から
I
聞け
mean,
な
they
い
pretty
部分
much
が
kept
あったの
it
が
the same, except just
あったので
updating
途
the
中から聞けるように
characters.
しております。
はい。
Snake. Snake.
で本当非常に小さいことで恐縮なんですけども、
はい
カットシーンを途中で、ポーズできるようにしま
ああ、
した。
これ助かりますね。
はい、オリジナ
Dude,
ル
it,
も
it,
10
it's
年前
making me laugh
数十年
because
前なんです
when
けども
we
はい
when we were watching that Phil Spencer clip, and they were like, at least he didn't say
たくさんいただきましたの
Exubatsu.
で、ポーズ機能つけさせていただきました。
はい。
今からバーチャスミッションを開始する。
かっこいい。
Done.
はい。次がですね、
Knife gun. Knife gun.
HUD ヘッドアップディスプレイですね。ライフゲージが今
Dude, okay, hold on.
画面真ん中の下部に、
This right here, bro. See, this is everything to me. This right here is everything to me because, like, this cat. One of the biggest things I was like seriously concerned about when we heard that Metal Gear Solid 3 was getting remade. I was so concerned that like they weren't gonna add this more modern over-the-shoulder camera angle, similar to what we saw with Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Solid 5. And when I see this here, man, it's crazy how much the camera angle and the perspective can just change the look of the entire game. Where I don't know, man, it almost looks like a brand new game just looking at it like this.
ライフゲージ配置してあります。で、これはオリジナルの方はですね、画面左上に配置し
There
て
are
たんです
versions
け
with
ども、
English subs
ニュースタ
available.
イルで T ピースを操作をしてると、自然と 画面の真ん中あたりを見ることが多いんですね。でそうなるとこの真ん中下あたりの配置っていうのがユーザーが目をあまり移動せず目に入る位置となってますので、この配置にデフォルト配置させていただいています。
I think I prefer just trying to guess what they're
オリジナル
saying.
の左へ配置するライフゲージのパターンも用意してありますので、オプションで切り替えて設定できるようになってます。
は
はい、でですね、もう一個あと左下に、コンパスというアイコンを追加しました。
They're just talking about what you're seeing
はい
anyway.
これもですねTPS 操作で、敵兵と交戦したりしていると自分の進むべき道が分からなくなるっていうことが
Waylark, you're saying with the new camera angle, it's going to
オリジ
be
ナルの時
even
に
more
は
easy.
ほぼ
I
上
see what
画
you did
面
there
に
with
進んでいけば
easy.
おのずとゴールにたどり
Easy
着けるっていうゲームデザインになっていたんですけども、
はい
そこが分からな
Yeah,
くなってしまったので
I guess there is that
アイテムとして
concern. I didn't really think of that.
コンパスを使い加えました。
あー
See that? It's still not a seamless map. Yeah, but I think that was done intentionally.
他のレーダーとかとは一緒
They
に使
could
い
have
ません
made
の
it
で
seamless,
状
but
況に応じて使い分けるようにしてみてください。
I don't know. I think maybe they were afraid if they did that, people would be annoyed. Because people are used to having these, these areas
効果音ですね。
separated.
効果音についてもハードに合わせてかなり高品質化しています。でカットシーンのサウンド BGM についても2チャンネルから 7.1 チャンネ
God,
ル
it
に
looks so
アップデ
good,
ート
dude.
してまして、
Duranko says happy birthday, man, with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Duranko.
はい、臨場感かなり増しています。
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, thank you guys for all the love today.
はいはいですねガーコです。
かーこちゃん、
はい、探索用として、ガーコを各ステージに配置しております。はい、ちょっとステージ
What are they called? The
スライドの
Gakkos?
方お願
Or
いします。
I think that's what they're called.
お
はい、ですね、
I love how
オリジナル
they're
の方
camoed now, though.
探索要素として、ケロタンっていうのをカエルの人形なんですけども、そちらを配置、
はい
していました。で、このケロタンとガーコっていうのはもともとうちのグッズ商品だったんですけども、ガーコさんはケロタンのお友達という設定ですね。
はい
でこのガーコの方、新しく出る方
We
の
gotta
方で
tranquilize the ducks.
配置してます。でガーコさんの方がですね、
I don't think I
おしゃれ
ever
さんでして、
collected all the
隠してる場所に応じ
Gakko
て
ducks
ギリースーツ
す
で
ごい
擬態してますの
In the
で
original.、
ちょっとケロタンよりは見つけにくい、黄色なんで、
I love how he's just
少し
standing
違和
next to
感
a
があって、そこを
crocodile.
見ていただけると見つけることができると思いますので、
わ
はい、擬態しているガーコさんを見つけていってください。ゲームショーのバージョンの方にもですね、
はい
何体か隠
Bro,
して
how
おいて
long
ま
are
す
they
ので、
talking about these
ぜひ
camo ducks?
はい、発見してみて
How
くだ
much
さ
can you really
い。
お願い
say?
します
はい、はい、ゲームに戻ります。
はい
よし、男。
Oh yeah, you're right. They were
は
frogs.
い、で次カモフラ率で
Keratins.
す。ライフゲージの隣に今
Is that how you say it?
15% といってカモフラ率が表示されてい
Yeah,
ます。
that's true.
で
That's true.
カモフラ率はですね、汚れると、変化します。
上がりました
はい。
He's all muddy now.
でこの汚れはですね、ほっといたら自然と乾いて落ちていくんですけども、
うん
Oh man, this brings
カ
back
モ
so
フ
many
ラを着
memories.
替えることで、すぐにきれいにすることができます。
Bro, use the leaf camo.
で以前ですねこのホットラインの方で、プレイヤースネークの体についた傷跡は、
はい
傷の跡としてずっとゲームオーバーまで残り続ける、
はい
打った傷は治るけども傷跡として残り続けるという説明をさせていただきました。
Yo,
Hi.
my only thing, like, look at the way he's breathing though. What's up with his
カモ
arms?
フラ
Like,
スーツの方も銃弾を
Like, who
受けた
breathes
りす
like
る
that?
と、
You know?
穴が開い
Is
たり
bro
と
okay?
か傷がついたりとか、
はい
どんどん傷んでいきます。はい
わ、
でこれは泥汚れは着替えることできれいになるんですけども、
はい
開いた穴とかですね。
fly by night, you're saying MBG, I got diagnosed with acid reflux disease recently. I can't eat what I used to when I'm cranky. Happy birthday, by the way. Well, thank you for that. But yeah, that sucks, dude. I was having really bad acid reflux recently too. And I had to watch my diet for a couple days. Sorry to hear that, dude.
はい、でスネークイーターは状況に合わせて、カモフラを切り替えて敵兵の目を欺くっていうことが基本大事な戦略になりますので、
はい
そのカモフラの着替えが素早くできる
Oh,
よ
you
うな
can
クイック
change
機
it
能
on
を
the
追加し
fly.
ました。
あ早いですね
I like that.
カモフラスーツにはカモフラ率を上げ
That's
る
pretty
以外
cool.
にいろんな機能を持ったスー
Any
ツがたく
confirmed
さん
release date?
あります
No,
の
not
で、
yet.
気軽に着替えることで
Not
試
yet.
着じゃないんですけども、いろいろ試していただいて、いろんな遊びをユーザーさんが見つけていただけたら、はい、思ってます。
はい
はい、またこれも同じくですね、無線の方も、スネークイーターかなりのボリュームある無線が用意されています。で、その無線についても
I will mute it while we watch because some of you guys are saying you can't really deal with the voice anymore. You love the red outfit. It was your go-to in the original. Oh, the calorie mate, giant anaconda. If you like the voices, you can keep them, MBG. I don't know. I mean, it just starts to sound like noise. I don't know. I mean, I want to hear the game. I don't know.
飾ってるんですけども、TGS に
Oh,
合わ
there's
せ
Eva.
てポスターを2つ作らせていただきました。
We're just gonna have to deal with it,
こちら
guys.
側がですね、スネークがモデルになっています。オリジナルの時にもカロリーメイトさんのポスター、コラボポスター作らせていただいて、こちらがデルタ化したものになります。
はい
はい。で、また対という形でエヴァをモデルにしたポスターも作らせていただきました。
はい
はい、ちょっと
This remake will make Metal Gear Solid 3 a perfect
エ
game.
ヴァが持ってるカロリーメイト種類が違うんですけども、でこれすいません、じゃあゲームの画面の方に戻していただいて、これまたちょっと小さいことで大変恐縮なんですが、ニュースタイルで持っているカロリーメイトがチーズ味となってまして、
はい
レガシースタイルだとこれがチョコレート味に変化します。もう、効能自体は全く変わらない、本当小さいことで本当申し訳ないんですけど、
味変してくれるんだ。
はい、変化し
What
ま
is
す。
happening right now?
タイトルとかですね、この
What is
カロリー
happening?
メイトの種類のようにレガシースタイルと
I wanna
ニュ
hear
ースタイ
about-
ルで、少し変化するところがありますので、
CQC
発売後皆さんプレイされている時に見つけていただけたら嬉しい
You're gonna be
で
putting
す。
300 hours into this masterpiece?
でですね、
300
フード
hours,
食料
bro.
ですね、カロリーメイトの食料はですね、武器として装備することができます。これはオリジナルからですね。はい、カロリーメイトこれですね。はい
持ってる。
でこうやって敵兵をおびき寄せたりとかですね、腐った食料を敵に与えることで敵のお腹を壊させたりとかして
あーはいはい、
うまくゲームを進むっていう戦略を取ることがで
You
き
wonder
ま
if
す。
Kojima checked this out at TGS?
ですね、今回このカロリーメイトを装備している時だ
I
け
feel like
なんですけ
probably
ど、
not.
一緒にしてボタンを押すとポスターと同じポーズが取ることができ
さ
ますので、
っきのポーズだ。
はい、他のゲームにありますようにフォトモード、はい、ユーザーさんが好きなカットアングルで
Konami,
写真
you
が
are
撮るフォトモード
disappointing me
は
with
実装
this
しますの
demo,
で、
bro.
はい
Like,
それを利用してポスタ
show
ー
the
と
game.
同
What are
じ
you
動画と
guys
かアングル
doing?
とか見つけて
Yo,
いただい
check
て
out
撮影して
Snake holding this
もらったら
calorie mate for the next 5 minutes.
楽しいですね。
Damn it. I want to see
ここ
some
から
action
敵兵
here.
が出て
Let's
き
go.
てちょっと戦闘になりまして、ここから先は皆さんプレイして確かめてください。
はい
はい、私有の方以上となります。ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございました。
There's no way that was
オリジナル
it.
と比べてゲームシステム面でいろいろと変更されたということが
Yo, what the fuck was that, Konami? Are you serious? Bro. They are serious. That was it. That was the demo. Watch the 27-minute gameplay one. See if I can find something else.
お
同じくですね、
It's the same one, dude. Yeah, I can't seem to find.
バーチャスミ
ケロタンとガーコいただいた
Dude, the 27-minute gameplay demo, I have a 27-minute YouTube video here. It's the same thing, but then just with the trailers afterwards. So, wait, let me see. Hold on.
How are you guys doing? So MGS Delta's footage just keeps on emerging, and from what we've seen so far, it does look incredible. But with all this...
Hold on, let me see if I can bring this up. This is like a, I guess this is like off-screen capture, like with the demo stations. Oh my god, that's awesome! He slipped off the bridge. Do you think Kojima disguised himself to attend the booth to play the game? Dude, that would be so funny. Yeah, hold on. That's so cool that they added this into the game, though. Oh, there's some CQC. All right. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait till Konami wants to start showing more. All right, where are we at? Oh, so we're over the 2-hour mark now. Yeah, I don't really want to watch much more like off-screen footage because it just looks so bad. I mean, like it does a good enough job, kind of, you know, getting the point across, but Metal Gear Solid producer Noriaki Akamura apologized that they still do not have a release date for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. He says they don't want to make promises to fans they can't keep. They said that they're working hard on the game and to please wait just a little longer. So that's the latest update on the release date for Metal Gear Solid Delta. They're saying just wait a little bit longer. All right, so here's what I think we're gonna do. I don't know what is going on with my mouse, dude, but it is so fucking annoying. Is that a do-rag? It is not. People keep asking me that. I'm clearly, it's my hat. It's on backwards. So I think here's what we're gonna do. I didn't want this stream to be too long because I do want to do a members lounge. We are going to do a members lounge. Dome reveal, not quite. So we're going to do like a 2-minute warning here for real this time. We're going to do like a 2-minute warning. If you want to drop any more member gifts, if you want to become a member, if you want to drop any more super chats, anything of that nature, now would be the time to do it because we're going to move over to the members lounge. Birthday members lounge. We have Mr. Benidorm UK deciding to become a channel member. Thank you for that, buddy. Welcome to Greatness Awaits, bringing us up to 161 on the day. Hope to see you in the members lounge, bro. Texan American Gaming says, happy birthday, MBG. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the support today, for all of the birthday wishes. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to do a more chill, kind of relaxed stream today and still cover just a couple of topics that I wanted to. And Mr. Benidorm UK says, hi, MBG. Happy birthday, mate. Well, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Maybe they're taking longer with Metal Gear Solid Delta because they're enhancing it for the Pro. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Okay, I think let me see. All right. I think we're going to wrap this up, guys. For anybody who wants to join us in the members lounge, if you are a channel member, the stream is going to go up right after this one ends. Okay, we're going to just move right over to the members lounge. So make sure you have your notifications turned on and you just hang around on the channel. It's going to pop up if you're a member. Before I go, though, I seriously just want to thank everybody. We're sitting at 161 members today. Appreciate the just immense generosity that you guys have shown the channel today and just in general. I'm only able to do this because of you guys, and I'm very grateful for that. We have an awesome community here, so thank you guys so much. And to anybody who dropped the super chat, thank you. And also anybody who dropped a direct donation. So we should have another stream coming up tomorrow, back to like regularly scheduled content, I guess. But yeah, we're going to head over to the members lounge. And Devil Shooter, want to make sure I give you a shout out as well. Thank you for doing the timestamps for all the streams. It means a lot, bro. I know a lot of people really appreciate it. So there we go, man. All right. That does it for this stream. The members lounge is going up to all my members. I will catch you over there. And to everybody else, I will catch you in the regular stream, hopefully tomorrow. So, all right. Till then, guys, take care.